Hello and welcome, I'm Natalie Lawrence. In this video I'm going to show you how to crop and replace a photo that's within an image placeholder in Microsoft PowerPoint. Now placeholders are really useful because they show you where an image should go on a slide, what size it should be, and they can do the resizing of a photo for you, so there's a lot of work that you don't have to do. I'm going to click in the middle of this placeholder and I'll choose this image. It's portrait, not square, and it's also larger than the placeholder. But that doesn't matter because when I click on the Insert button, you'll see here the picture is exactly the same size as the placeholder itself. Excess parts of it at the top and bottom have been masked off, so there's a lot of work that's been done for me. Now, if you're doing this with me and you're finding your placeholder isn't doing the same thing, it could be down to the type of placeholder you're using. I'm using a picture placeholder. You might be using a content placeholder, and these treat photographs differently. I'll show you what I mean. On this side here, we have a content placeholder. Now this layout is a default one that comes with PowerPoint. This content placeholder has 6 icons in the middle of it. And when I click on the picture icon and use the same photo, you can see the difference in behavior. The photo has been resized proportionately. The height matches the placeholder, but essentially it's actually the placeholder's changed size. It used to be landscape and now it's portrait, just like the photo. Let's go to slide 4 and you'll see this is a picture placeholder. It only has 1 icon in the middle of it. When I click on that and use the same image, this is what's happened. So same as the slide we've been on slide 1, the placeholder has stayed exactly the same, so it's at the same position and the same size. The photo has been resized proportionately, but now excess parts of it have been hidden in order to keep the photo at the same size as a placeholder. So if you're creating a template and you want users of it to only put in images of a certain size, and that size mustn't be moved at all, use picture placeholders because, as you can see, that's what's going to do the job for you. All right, so let's have a look back at slide 1 and start cropping this image. I'll zoom in so you can see this a bit more clearly. Now for me, what I would like to do is to bring more of the top of her head into the frame because I think too much of it has been cut off. So if I want to readjust what is visible within the placeholder, this is what I need to do. I'll have my image selected and then in the Picture Tools ribbon, on the Format tab, here's a crop button. I'll click on that and here are the crop marks. These crop marks basically signify that whatever is within them, that's what's going to be visible. Everything outside of it, they've been greyed out and they're going to be invisible once we come out of this crop. So in order for me to change what's inside the crop marks, I need to click and hold on my picture and then drag the photo around. If you're doing this with me and you're finding your image is moving around a bit too much, hold down the Shift key. That's going to restrain the movement and make it a bit easier to move the image around. All right, so I think I'm happy with that. So I just let go of the key and the mouse. And the next thing I just need to do is click on a blank part of a slide to finish. And that's it. That's all you have to do for cropping an image that's already in a placeholder. Now we're going to move on to this middle image here. This image is already in a placeholder, so what I want to do now is replace it with another one. This one's really easy. All you do is select the image and then press the Delete or Backspace key. And there you go. So this is another advantage of using the placeholder. It's always there, so even if a photo is in it, you can delete the photo and the placeholder will come back up ready for you to use a new picture. I'll click in the middle of it. And here's the new image that I want to use. And there you go, that's all done. So that's how you can easily replace a photo within a placeholder. So far that's been really easy. I'm going to make things a little bit more complex now with this image over here. Now the reason I'm showing this is because on some assignments I'm asked to create PowerPoint templates, and some of those slide layouts, clients have required picture placeholders that have needed extra formatting on them. Things like this, like an extra border or a shadow. Now, of course, to show this, you need to put a picture in there already. But what happens when you need to replace this and keep the extra formatting as well? So we'll do the replacement method as we've just done, which is to select the image, delete it, and then find a new picture. So I'm going to use that one. Now you can see what's happened here. The extra formatting has gone. Now in a template scenario, obviously you're sending this out to other users for them to use. Some of them might not have the time or indeed the patience to recreate the formatting manually. So how do you make this easy for them? Well, this is one way that I can recommend, and I'm just going to undo everything here. With the image selected, I'm going to press Ctrl and D on the keyboard, and that creates a duplicate. I'm going to move that out of the way so we can see clearly what I'm going to do next. I'm then going to go back to the photo that's in the placeholder, delete it as before, and then find my new image. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Format Painter. If you're not familiar with it, the Format Painter, in simple terms, it copies the formatting of one object and pastes it onto another. So I'm going to click on this photo, which has the formatting, and in the Home ribbon, I'm just going to click on Format Painter. And now I'm going to click on the image that I want to apply the formatting to, which is this one. And that's it. So there was no need for me to remember what the width of the border was, what direction the shadow was, anything like that. I can literally just copy and paste it over in a matter of seconds. Okay, that's it. We've reached the end. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope the tips that you've picked up from this video will help you save time when you're working on PowerPoint templates in the future. If you have liked it, please do press the like button and also subscribe, because there'll be more videos coming out in the near future. In the meantime, if you want to visit my website, you can do at www.natalielawrence.com to find out more about how I help clients with their Word and PowerPoint projects, and also in creating bespoke training guides and videos for them as well. In the meantime, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you back here soon.